Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. It's been some time since we released a video, but we're back. Now, not too long ago we were served with some unfortunate news, some news that I think most people feel very unsettled, which was the house that we were in previously. The landlord wanted a house back, and we went through this whole negotiation process. It didn't really work out, so we ended up having to move. Now, you can imagine it's hard to move in the best of times, never mind when you have a zoo. But we're here now. So the old MJ's Pythons, where it was all started, is now gone. So the start of this video wasn't all clickbait. It is all gone, but on to bigger and better things now. Before I even carry on with this video, I need to say thank you to a few very, very special people to me who this wouldn't have been possible without them. First of all, Scott and Lee from Eugene Balls. Both of them, bless their hearts. Even Scott, while he was working, came down in the morning to lend us a hand helping to move a load of the stuff. Lee almost died on the staircase trying to move Peach's Viv, but you've got them two, which I'm forever grateful to, and you know, amazing friends. Jake, Python Junkie, obviously always. He jumped in, well, he came with his macho self and was one of the reasons why Lee almost died while they tried to manhandle the Peach throat monitor Viv up the staircase. Also Andy, Rogue Constrictors, who really pulled through for us with the giant aquarium, because any of you who've been to our place or seen it in the videos, it's a big old aquarium, but Andy came all the way down with a van and helped us move it in on that day, and I'm so thankful. A load of other people as well who really stepped in and gave us a massive hand, and thank you to all those people who actually made this happen, because if it wasn't for that, we had a 2-week deadline to move everything. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have done it and we would have been a right old pickle. But we're here now, so let's carry on with the video. So where we're in right now, we will do some longer videos later in the future, giving you a proper sort of breakdown of everything, but we thought let's just show off the in-progress build as it is now. Excuse the flies, because it's that time of year, there's flies everywhere. But this is what we now dubbed the cool room. So long gone are the exhibit room and breeding room. They're now the cool room and the hot room. We'll go to the other one in a second. But the cool room, we now have a dedicated room just to our amphibians and our geckos, things that prefer the cooler end of the spectrum. So behind me, we've got, actually our green trees are down here now. We've got all of our dart frogs behind us, or behind me here, with all of the different Phelsuma gecko species in their little breeding groups in all these rooms behind me. Behind the camera where Jay is, we have, actually, we'll just do a pan of the room. That makes a lot more sense. So we've got the girls, Janice and Mavis, they're with us. We've got them a brand new enclosure, nice and big and deep for burrowing. Made use of some glass, but the girls are doing great. They've got a big old enclosure now that I can comfortably fit in, which is quite nice. Insert picture here. There we go. There should be a picture, hopefully, of me there in the vid whilst we were constructing it. We've got a few other bits and pieces. The chameleons up top. We've made sure this room. One of the reasons we wanted to do this is everything's in one place now. So the automatic spraying system governs every viv in this room. When the sprayer comes on, everything gets a nice big soak. And that means everything's in one place, everything's easier to manage. Our other bits and bobs, you know, we've got our chewies, the Chihuahua geckos, the cascade iguanas, viper geckos, and so on, the giant Madagascar day geckos. The rat shed is gone though. The snack shack is no more. We had to leave that one behind. This is what survived of the snack shack. 6 tubs, just to produce a few little breeders for ourselves. Especially when we're hatching little young ball pythons and other things. It's just nice to have someone hand, but that is what the snack shack, it has now been demoted to, a single tier system with a few colonies of rats. But win some, you lose some. Much bigger room, much better airflow, really, really nice sort of setup here. You know, we've got plenty of floor space to sit and chill and to work on the animals and look after the animals, and really, really glad with how this room's panned out. It's not done yet. There's still bits and pieces that need doing, bits of trim that need to be painted, and things that need to be sorted, and this stuff needs to move because, you know, we're still in the progress. You know, moving a zoo isn't easy, but I think we've done a good job with what we had so far. But we will do a video later on that will do this in more detail once it's all finished and fully functioning and you know, the way we want it to be. But now let's take a look. Let's take a look at the other room. So we're here in the hot room, or as we've called it, the hot room, which is essentially all, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's all the stuff that likes it a little bit warmer. I love this room. So this is a really nice, big, bright room for all of our other animals. So here, to start with, right in the center, we have our tegu enclosure. she's now our island. So we have a workstation now, worktop. Behind me we've got Peach. We've got our FB10 rack that we built and we brought with us. We had to build some new enclosures for Berm and for our male Berm Luffy. She has unfortunately, as Berms do, decided to be very headstrong and tear out all her electrics, so that needs to be redone again. But that's fine, we'll get around to that again. But it was just sort of temporary. We gave her an L enclosure. We had to work out how to fit everything into one room, and that's what we sort of wanted. Again, this room isn't 100% complete. We've got our breeder rack over here, our alu racks along this wall, with some more little spaces for some of the hatchlings, our Baron's Racer. It's a work in progress. We're still working on this. Things will change relatively shortly, but again, you know, we have built a lot of enclosures whilst, you know, and new systems to hold enclosures and whatever rack systems. Behind Jay on the floor, if he wants to pan over to it quickly, where our tortoises are still in temporary holding pens, whilst we're building them their sort of enclosures for this place. But all in all, what a room. I mean, again, really big, nice and open. There's plenty of airflow in here. Lots of natural light coming through all the bay windows behind the camera where you are now. Nice, a massive amount of work surface and sort of play service. So, for example, one of the reasons we created this is so that we can just go whoop and pull out a royal straight onto this table, do what we need to do, and then straight back into the rack again. And then the same thing applies then for this rack. If I wanted to be in here, I can just pull out the tubs, do what I need to do with the animals, and then go back in, rather than having to worry about sort of little fold out tables and stuff. You will have noticed, for the keen eyes, actually no, you wouldn't have noticed, because I haven't released any egg cutting videos yet, which are coming soon. Yes, they will be coming soon because they were cut here. A beautiful area to do egg cuttings, etc., and photos and whatnot. But we're really happy. I'm going to stop rambling. We're going to keep this video relatively short. We're in a new place. MJ's Pythons is only evolving, and it will continue to evolve as the challenges come before us. And if you haven't caught on to it yet, if you weren't at the first one, didn't somehow miss the first announcement and the second announcement for the show in November, don't forget the ARC. This is also where we record all the ARC videos. Or the see, look, this is where I stand. Hi, ARC announcements. So thanks again to Benji for creating this poster for the first ARC show. A new one will be released for the new ARC, which will take place on November 11th. Tickets are on sale as when this video goes out. Tickets are still on sale. We have a larger venue. We've got 50 exhibitors this time with a massive array of species. Really diverse show. Really excited about it. We are selling tickets really fast, but there are still tickets available. Don't miss out. If you want to be there, if I can speak properly, if you want to be there, make sure you check out the Instagram or the Facebook page for the ARC. Also, MJ's Pythons will have all the instructions on there. If you're still not sure, send us an email over on Instagram at MJ's Pythons, and we'll be sure to let you know how to get tickets or give you any more information if you want it. Gonna keep this video short, guys. Pleasure to be back. We'll have a whole new host of videos. We haven't had that many clashes this year. We've had a few, so they'll be coming out shortly over the next couple of weeks. Thank you again for all the love and support that you guys always show us. You're the reason we keep making these videos. Otherwise, believe me, I wouldn't make these videos. But thank you again all for the support. Thank you for all our subscribers. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this video, because as with most YouTube videos, the number of people who watch the video versus the people who are, like the percentage who are subscribed, is very low. There's a massive count of you guys who watch our videos who aren't subscribed. It takes 2 seconds and it costs you nothing. Just hit that subscribe button, people. And don't forget to hit a like, or hit the like button, and leave a comment for us. I love reading the comments. I love responding to all the comments. So leave us a comment down in the comment section below. We will come back to you soon with a more in-depth sort of tour, if you will, once everything is done and finished, etc., etc. But until the next video, guys, we'll see you then. Bye.